What is this? Your Majesty, a wealth of golden coins sits beneath these ruins. We can try to delve into it, but this will require time and the preparation of special equipment. What are your orders? We've need of it. Let's get to work. No harm in trying. Have Gabor lead the effort. In all things excavating, he has no rival. Okay. Sure. Nice. More multiplayer stuff. Alright, up and around. There's a shrine there. Alright. Two men, that's all I got?
Beware! The bloody mistress despises those who kill her son. Ugh, we're only winter here. Swamp would freeze over. Kill the skeeters dead. Milady, you've a tick behind your ear. Looks he's about to burst.
Yeah.
Milady, you've a tick behind your ear. Looks he's about to burst.
My lady, a traveling merchant has stopped in our camp. He's invited you to view his wares. What is your reply? We have no time for trade. Or I can sell 750. No, let's leave him there for a minute. My queen, a local peasant by the name of Gossamer, has requested an audience. He says he found a curious object in the elven ruins, claims it emits a magical aura of some sort. I cannot vouch for the truth in the words, but the man himself seems soaked in an aura of hooch. Your Grace, do you wish to buy this so-called artifact? Don't see the harm. We'll buy it. Probably need all this money, but see anything else? Alright, let's go do this puzzle battle. Nilfgaardian soldiers quickly realized that Angren is nothing short of a hellscape. That's why they did whatever possible to avoid being stationed there. As a result, the Empire's swamp outposts were largely staffed by outcasts, fresh recruits, and those at the mercy of the Nilfgaardian military tribunal. Destroy all enemies. Meve is prepared to deliver the final blow. Damage a unit by 1 and trigger all allies loyal. Increase the damage dealt by 1 for each unit destroyed by this ability.
Armor won't say.
Okay, I don't think I did that right. Alright. Because she needs to kill them. So maybe it's
Armor won't save.
this. Intern. Okay. Okay.
I only loot corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
One bullet's all I need. Give me a target. Arbalista, your command. Armor won't save.
I don't think I did this right.
One bullet's all I need.
Didn't.
One bullet's all I need. Give me a target. Arbalista, your command. Armor won't save.
One man's battlefield is another man's ripe patch for harvest.
Think I got it this time?
Give me a time.
This should be it.
Our ballista, your command.
Okay, that one took a minute. Ooh, that's the closest treasure I've ever seen in my life. Gimpy Gerwin. From Duke Ardal Ep Dahi to Colonel Liang Trifrin. Colonel, I entrust you with a mission requiring the utmost discretion. Count Caldwell's usefulness to us is nearing its end. He must soon be removed, but in such a way to avoid causing fear among our other allies in the north. Given the Count's well-known passion for wine and spirits, poison should prove most effective. We shall put the plan into action once Queen Meve is no longer an issue. It shouldn't be long now. Await my signal. Oh. The plot is thickening.
Your Grace, the charts say we near Tusley.
Angren renders charts helpless to show the way, I fear. Soon we shall halt to sight our exact position. We will know then if our path is true.
As you wish, Your Grace.
Sensing a limp in her mount's gait, Meve ordered the column to halt. There was a thorn in her mare's hoof, burrowing deeper with every step. The horse whinnied and pulled her leg away, but Meve knew how to calm her. She stroked the mare's cheek, whispered slow words in her ear. She then extracted the thorn without difficulty.
I'm sorry to interrupt,
Said the druid from behind Meve's back.
yet this is where our paths diverge. We've a modest gift to thank you for the road shared, and for your aid at the obelisk to the marsh gods.
Meve wished to respond, but the druids had turned toward the woods, their satchels slung over their shoulders. The queen waited till they were out of sight to open the bundle. Their gift was by no means modest.
They look pretty modest to me.
The trees no longer wish us here. They call for someone else. This land is sick, defiled by a parasite that grows hungrier each day. Corruption flows from Isgith. This land is sick, defiled by a parasite.
Your Grace, one of our scouts has discovered a tree, hollow filled with gold and precious stones. When he reached in to fetch one, all he got back was his own bloody stump of a hand. There's something inside the tree, and it got some very sharp teeth. It seems like a suitable task for Ake. Have him deal with this mystery beast. There's another shrine there.
Oh, lads, I don't fancy Twix, but you're ever good for pokes, and I'm also
Somebody sounds sloshed.
Meve and the horseman beside her exchanged a perplexed glance. They'd heard the song clearly, both its tune and its verse. Whoever had hollered it had to be close, and given their diction, rather well oiled. Moments later, a hamlet appeared to the Lyrians' tired eyes. A great bonfire blazed at its center. Around it danced peasants, barefoot, giggling, hooting, joyful and carefree. One by one, they noticed the queen. Soon, all were silent, huddled together, children peering from behind their backs.
Fear not,
Said Meve.
we mean you no harm. What do you celebrate? A lad's grooming? Nuptials?
Nay, my lady. Hell yes. The gods have been kind. Filled us nets and snares with game. Come time we thank them.
Yes. You've things to be thankful for.
We do, my lady. And we's poor folk. So a queen. Well, you must as well. Your Majesty, stay tonight, feast with us. There'll be music and plenty of rum by the fire.
What's the catch? We'll stay.
Why not?
Began Meve, daintily dismounting.
We all deserve some respite, I suppose.
The Lyrians needed no convincing. With astonishing haste, they removed mail and helmets, then eagerly joined in the fating and dance. Amidst the trilling of flutes, fifes, and fiddles, all those gathered revelled until dawn. They could rest at last, forget about Nilfgaard and the many beasts that prowled among the reeds. They'd long remember that night, the carefree laughter, peasant maids whirling in dance, the ale cold as a mountain spring, and the bread they crisped over the fire. One exchange in particular etched itself into the Queen's mind, an exchange she overheard.
Not a little? Not even a teeny tiny bit?
I'll say it again. It's not your concern.
Of course it's not. Wouldn't be so damn curious if it were. So be it. Keep your silence. But those eyes like the summer sky, that hair like waves of grain. I see the way you gape.
Oh my. Reynard. You sly dog.
What do you two speak of?
Oh.
Your Majesty.
Couldn't have answered that better myself.
Who does Reynard gape at?
Ha! The new ballista. What else?
That's what, yep.
Ah, what a piece of work. Pure art, I say. Can't tear your eyes away for an instant.
Don't play me for a fool.
Haven't you two held enough from me already? Don't play me for a fool. What's this about?
Maeve, honestly, you do better to...
It's a private matter, Your Grace. One of the heart, you might say. If you'd allow it, I'd rather not share the details of our conversation.
All right. I'll leave you to discuss whatever men discuss. Consider me gone.
Meve turned and walked back to the fire, sat down on an old stump.
Ha! That was close. Shh.
And the faintest of smiles crossed her lips.
She already knows.
Meve expected the villagers to request recompense for their welcome. Yet the peasants made not the slightest mention of coin, and the queen was much moved by their kindness. Once again, those with the least had proved the most willing to share. The Lyrians did not assemble come the morn. The force marched off in the afternoon, unshaven, unbathed, disheveled. Not normally one to overlook contempt for discipline, that day Meve understood even soldiers needed to let their guard down, at times.
Wow. We truly had a good thing happen. Nothing bad happened to us.
Admire, admire, ample harvest here, for
ugly bad, play us more your prose. Sing again, we'll dance a bit, and then we'll fix your nose.
Wow. These guys sure have a way with their lyrics. Okay. We've got positive. Let's go back. Let's see what this is. I think it's down and around. Yep, down and around. Alright. 50 gold. Piss our guys off. That's alright. Takes us back to neutral. That clears the map. This was the guy. That was the guy that trades stuff. We'll still keep him there for now. Let's go get this shrine to get back to positive. Okay. I don't think I can go up anywhere in there. So this was just over there to them. However, you have this here kind of hidden and nothing here for that. Okay. Let's turn back. There's all sorts of stuff there. So if we can't come back, then let's go spend some money here. Do 750 for 200. Neither one of those seemed very promising profits. What is this telling us? Do we have cards? $5,500. 250, 2,500. That's not bad. Gain armor at the start. Boy, this is the one I want right here. These are the cards I use the most. Okay.
In
Continue.
Angren's swamps, one can easily lose one's way. Thick fog fills the air, paths end without warning, dense thickets obscure the distance. The sole way to determine one's position is to climb a tree and peer out over the canopy. This duty fell to Meave's scouts, while the force halted below. During one such delay, Meave caught the words she'd longed to hear.
Majesty! Tuzla Castle! Its tower! I see it!
To her soldiers' astonishment, Meave cast off her gauntlets and started up the nearest trunk. She longed to see the castle for herself, but then she would know sweet vengeance was at hand. The climb proved tricky, as the trunk was slippery and the branches, run through with rot, were frail. Yet Meave showed herself to be skillful and spry. As a child, she had loved to scale trees, much to her governess' dismay. Meave looked out to see a mighty stone tower outlined against the horizon. Legend holds Tuzla Castle was to have had 3 such bastions. Yet King Ragbard, the fort's benefactor, had forsaken the effort when yet another stone transport simply sank into Angren's boggy roads. It was a moment of respite for Meave, a moment of quiet joy. She breathed and tasted air free of the bog stench. She took in silence undisturbed by the hum of mosquito swarms. And she relished her prospects. The coming battle against Caldwell.
Attack the
The
castle.
soldiers stood exhausted and filthy, many with raspy coughs, all sick of the meager gruel. But with the command to advance, a new strength sparked within them. Their step was lively, a fire burned in their eyes, each hoping to spill Caldwell's entrails, then dash them upon the fort walls. Yet as they drew near the stronghold, perched atop a stone isle, their verve dwindled, enthusiasm waned. They had taken fortresses with thicker walls, taller towers, and manned by more men. Yet they'd never seen nor laid siege to a fort standing on land so ill-suited. To rush the bulwarks through waist-deep mud, was this even possible?
Prove I was no fool to keep you at my side.
Said Meave, turning to Gascon and Reynard.
A slaughter I must avoid. How will I do it?
Your Grace,
Began Reynard.
set our machines to sling boulders. At the west wall, its weakest. 'Tis our best chance at a breach.
Our men will need cover.
Added Gascon.
Reeds we must harvest and burn. Smoke will cloak us, conceal us from the castle's defenders.
Good.
Agreed the Queen.
Now get to work.
Well, I'm glad I still got them.
Amidst billowing blue smoke, Lyrian footmen rushed through the breach wrought by Reynard's catapults. Though she had yet to forgive her companions, Meave had to admit they'd given her sound advice.
What kind of bonuses are we going to get? Because we've got both of them then. Caldwell was nowhere to be seen, which hadn't surprised me even the least. The Count never fought on the front. Instead, he preferred to stay back, to galvanize the men by shouting encouragement and brandishing his sword, a blade that rarely tasted blood. Transform catapult parts into catapult. Apply thick fog on an allied row, which gives all units on it immune. Let's go with that.
Caldwell, I've come for your head.
I knew you'd come. Your lofty pride presages another dramatic fall.
Catapult parts.
We must trust each other. We must exploit the breach in their fortifications, Your Grace.
Destroy a palisade.
Life is It's mine now.
Heck. Alright, I better play that before Knickers drinks it all. This is the weak point.
Wait, you're serious? Their archers shouldn't be any more trouble.
Oh, that's nice.
Wise choice.
That's just protecting against the archers. Alright, I'm done with you.
Alright, that's no problem.
Oh. Why can't I target them? What the heck? Can he not be targeted because of the fog?
An army's a waste of time for him like me.
Oh man.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Well, wish I would have got these sooner.
Catch! Thing about slings, they hide well.
I'm a horse.
Oh, that's all I got.
John. For the Queen! God save
Queen! For the last!
Alright,
No one touch him!
we
The
got it.
count is mine!